Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Chicago White Sox baseball. Join the crowd and enjoy the action. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the White Sox will host the visiting Seattle Mariners. Their record now, 1-1. This is the third game in this three-game series. The White Sox have won one and lost one. The White Sox take the field here in the first. Defensively for Chicago, Thomas at first base, Fox at second, Aparicio, the shortstop, Ventura, the third. The outfield consists of Raines in left field, Hooper in center field, and Minoso over and right. Shaw is behind the plate, and the Chicago mound artist, the southpawing Wood. He will be facing Mariners starter, right-hander Hansen. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Bradley, the leading off, capable of some fine hitting. Batter facing Wood. Wood staring in, ready to work. He brings it home. Hit in the air to left field. Raines glides back. Plenty of room. And he covers it one away. Okay, we have Cora coming up to hit. Batting right against Wood. One gone. A trusty bat. Cora can get on for you. Shaw sets up. The pitch. It's lifted to dead right. Right fielder Minoso parks under it and takes it in. 2 away. Rodriguez will bat next for Seattle. Rodriguez at the plate to hit. To date at bat 1 for 7. He's walked once. He's stolen one base. Left-hander Wood ready. Wood now. Ooh! Rodriguez flails the air, but fails to make contact with the wall. He heads back to the bench. Side retired. So the Mariners go down 1-2-3. Mariners, nothing. White Sox coming up. For the Mariners, their record now, 1-1. On the league leaderboards, let's see. They came into the game third. In batting at 232. Fourth. In home runs with no. Tied for second in steals with 1. Fourth. In ERA at 2.12. The Mariners take the field here in the first. Manager McCoy sends out his squad this way. Davis at first base. Cora at second. Rodriguez, the shortstop. Martinez at third. The outfield consists of Bradley in left field, Jones in center field, and Griffey Jr. over and right. Valley is behind the plate, and going today for Seattle. Hansen, the right-hander. When he's in command, he'll make you look foolish. Here's Raines to start it off. The switch hitter will go to the first base side of the box. Raines at the plate to hit. So far this season, 3 for 10. He's stolen one base. Right-hander Hansen ready. Here he comes. Fly ball right field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he makes the catch. 1 down. The next White Sox batter is Minoso, right-hander. 1 gone. Watch out with Minnie at the plate. This is his second game so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's walked once. Many can get on. Minoso takes his stance. Right-hander Hansen, ready. Hansen brings it home. That's socked to left, way high, way deep, way out of here. Minoso hit that with a joy spot. So Minoso has his first homer of the season, and the White Sox go ahead by a run, 1-0, first inning. And that's his first hit this season. That's Minoso's first run batted in of the season. White Sox hitter Hooper. Harry can pound the ball. To date at bat, 2 for 7. He's walked once. Batter set. Now Hansen ready. Hansen brings it to the plate. Check swing and a roller back to the mound. Hansen is up with it, takes his time, and tosses it to Davis for the putout. Here's Thomas coming to the plate. Frank, a league-leading slugger on the season, 3 for 7. He's walked twice. Valley crouched down now. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. Drops in front of Jones. Takes it in. Thomas holds first for the single. 2 outs. Thomas on first. The bottom of the first inning. Next up, Ventura. Robin, a strong hitter. Catcher ready. The pitch is on the way. Ventura scribs it to the left side. A swinging bunt. Martinez charges it, picks it up, guns it to first, but Ventura beats the throw. That'll be an infield hit for Ventura. Chalk's up, 2 down, runners at first and second. You can count on Ray. Right-hander Hansen, ready. Now the delivery. Grounded hard to Martinez. He's up with it. Fires to second, and they get him. And the side is retired. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2. They jump into the lead. The score is 1-0 as we go to the top of the second inning. For Seattle here in the second, Griffey Jr., Davis, and Martinez. Griffey Jr. will start the second. Awesome power. Way awesome on the season. 3 for 8. The big slugger stands in. Wood looking in at the target. He cranks and fires. Griffey Jr. dribbles one to the left of the mound. Wood can't reach it. Aparicio charges in, grabs it, and throws in one motion and nips Griffey Jr. at first. 1 down. Okay, 1 out. Base is clear for Seattle. Davis is stepping up to hit against Wood. He bats left-handed. Davis good at the plate. Catcher Chalk sets his target. Here comes the pitch. Bang to right. It's in there. Minoso fields it. Davis starts for second, but he's quickly back as the throw comes into Aparicio. Single for Davis. And that's his first hit this season. Martinez walks up. He bats right. The Mariners have 1 down, runner on first. Known to whack that ball pretty well. So far this season, 2 for 7. He's walked once. Davis at first, not known for his speed. Wood gets set to work on him. The pitch. Out sharply to the left side. Aparicio grabs it and flips to second for 1. Over to first. Safe by a step, but they get the lead runner. Two away, second inning, 1 on. Here's Valley batting 7th. A trusty bat. Valley steps up to the plate. Wood staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Valley lines one deep to right. Base hit. Minoso fields it. Martinez is around second. 2 outs. He holds. No, wait. He's headed for third. Here's Minoso's throw. And Martinez is out on a close play. Side retired. The line for the Mariners. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. White Sox still leading by 1, and we'll go to the home half. Bottom of the lineup, Box, Aparicio, and Wood coming up. To get it going, Box. He gets his share of hits. Box waiting for Hansen. Hansen prepared to work. Hansen winds and fires. Hard 2 bouncer to short. Rodriguez covers it plenty of time. Fires. 1 away. Now coming up, Aparicio. A sure hitter so far this season. 1 for 7. He's walked once. Aparicio in the box. Now Hansen ready. The pitch. Aparicio wraps it to the right side. Cora ranges to his left. The quick peg to first. And Aparicio is retired. 2 away. Wood comes up to bat. Wilbur taking his first at bat of the season. Catcher ready. Hansen winds up. It's a shot down the line to right, near the foul pole, and it's foul. Strike 1. Wood back in the box. Hansen looking home. Now the delivery. It's grounded into the hole, scooped by Rodriguez, thrown on to first. It's in the dirt, but they get him. Davis digs it out, 3 away. The Mariners retire the side in order. The score is still 1-0 Chicago as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Jones, Hansen, and Bradley due up for Seattle. Jones to lead it off for the Mariners, hitting from the left side. Rupert will hurt you. On the year, 1 for 9. Jones settles himself in the box. Wood looking in at the target. Wood brings it. Jones slaps it on the ground toward right. This one has eyes. Right between Box and Thomas for a base hit. Jones couldn't have thrown it in a better spot. For Seattle, Jones on first, no one out. Pitcher Hansen up. Eric taking his first at bat of the season. Jones stretches his lead. Hansen waiting for Wood. Wood comes set. First baseman Thomas right on the bag. Infield looking for the bunt. Now Wood comes home with it. Lofted deep to center field. Hooper runs straight back. Right up against the wall. And he takes it in. Jones is tagging. But the coach holds him at first. 1 on. Bradley up the bat. Pitcher Wood eyeing Bradley. Now he's ready. First baseman Thomas is on the bag. Jones with a substantial lead. The pitch. Half swing. Strike. Jones is trying for the steal. And he caught Wood napping. Shaw guns it down. The play at second. He's out of there. 2 gone. Bradley stands in again. Wood looking home. The offering to Bradley. Grounded weakly to Thomas. And he steps on first for the out. 3 down. for the Mariners. No runs, one hit. So they do not tally. White Sox still with a one-run lead. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Chicago now will send out the top of the order. Raines, Minoso, and Hooper. Raines starts it for the White Sox. Tim ready. Valley sets up. Here comes a pitch. Base hit right field, and Raines is aboard with a single. Minoso up to hit, runner on first. Raines is jockeying for a big lead off first. Minnie steps up. Right-handed Hansen goes to the set position. The pitch. Big swing, but he got under it. Center fielder Jones drifts back. And he makes the catch. That's out number one. Raines is tagging, but he holds first. Hooper getting ready to go. Hansen focuses in on the target. Here he comes. Grounded hard to second. Pebble bounce. Knocks it down. Throws quickly to first. And he's gone for the second out. Raines goes to second. All right. Thomas is out to get his licks. He bats right for Chicago. Two gone, one on. Thomas steadies his bat. Hansen staring in, ready to work. Speedy Raines edging toward third. Here's a pitch from Hansen. Stroked solidly to left field. Base hit. Bradley is racing to the line. Still after it. He's there. Raines is well around third. They're waving Raines in, and he scores. As the throw comes into second, Thomas holds it first for the single. So Thomas for the Reddish single, and the White Sox add to their lead. It's now 2-0 ball game, and Thomas now has 2 runs batted in on the season. Now coming to bat for the White Sox, Ventura. Valley ready to receive. Hansen rocks and fires. Swung on, and it's pulled hard to right. Base hit. Griffey Jr.'s got a long way to go. He's there. Thomas is around third. They're waving him in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And Thomas safe easily. And Ventura holds with a double. So the double scores 1, and the White Sox now lead 3-0. Okay, here's Chalk to take his swings for Chicago. 2 gone, runner on second. Chalk takes his stance. Hansen focuses in on the target. Here's the pitch. A lazy fly ball to left. Chalk got under it. And now so does Bradley. It's in the bag. That's 3 away. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They leave 1. So the White Sox now with a safer margin. The score now stands 3-0 White Sox as we head for the top of the 4th inning. Chicago will now face the Seattle strength. Cora, Rodriguez, and Griffey Jr. To get it going for the Mariners here. Cora against Wood. He'll bat right. Shaw set. Here he comes. On the ground, back through the box. Fox gloves it, spins it, fires. Long stretch. Just nips Cora by half a step. 1 down. One gone, 4th inning. Here's Rodriguez to take his swings. Wood prepared to work. The pitch. High and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Rodriguez will get down to first. And that's the first walk issued by Wood. Griffey Jr. comes up to bat. Catcher ready. Wood deals. Griffey Jr. lofts an air ball to left. Raines and Hooper range over. Raines says he'll take it and just barely does. A little snow cone in his glove. That's the second out. And Rodriguez returns to first. 2 away, fourth inning, 1 on. We have Davis, the bat for the Mariners. Wood focuses in on the target. Wood now. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Aparicio racing over, and he's got it. Flips the box at second, and the side is retired. That'll do it for Seattle. Nothing across. 1 left on. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still 3-0. White Sox leading. Hansen will now face the bottom of the White Sox lineup. Fox, Aparicio, and Wood coming up. Here's Fox to start it off. Nelly ready. Valley set. The pitch. In the air to center. Jones has it in his sights, and he tucks it away. 1 down. Aparicio up. Valley sets up. Now Hansen comes home with it. Over but low, and Aparicio takes first, and that's the first walk issued by Hansen. For Chicago, 1 gone. Aparicio on at first. Here's a pitcher, Wood. Wilbur waits. Hansen comes set. Infield playing in a few paces. Hansen deals. He squares. Fouled off. Again, he squares to bunt. The pitch. It's bunted down the third baseline. Rolling foul. Strike 2. Wood stands in again. Catcher ready. Infield playing in a few paces. The 2-strike pitch. Cut on. Way out in front. Strike 3. 2 away. Two gone. Fourth inning. 1 on. Chicago now sends Raines to bat, hitting from the left side here. Hansen looking in at the target. First baseman Davis ready for a throw from Hansen. The pitch swung on and missed. Hansen pulled a string, and Raines was way out in front. That's 3 away. That'll do it for Chicago. Nothing across. No errors. 1 left. White Sox still with a 3-run lead. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Martinez, Valley, and Jones to bat next. Martinez leading it off. When the Mariners need a base runner, Martinez is the man. The slugger stands in. Wood prepared to work. The pitch. Martinez lays off the pitch. Ball 4. Martinez takes his base. For Seattle, Martinez down at first. No outs. Here's Valley. They'll have to work around Valley's power. Wood looking in. First baseman Thomas right on the bag. Wood comes to him. Swung on. Grounded hard to short. Off his chest. He picks it up. Throws quickly to first. 1 away. Martinez moves up. 1 gone. Martinez on second. Here's left-handed Jones to take his swings. Jones is 1 for 1. Wood will go to work on him. Wood into his motion. Delivers. Bounce to short. He takes a high hop. Fires to first. And that's the second out. Martinez holds. Okay, the Mariners have two gone. Martinez on second. Here's the pitcher, Hansen. Batter ready. Shaw set. The pitch is on the way. A whiff, 3 down. The half for the Mariners. 0-0-0. They leave one. They had a chance but could not convert. White Sox still leading by 3. And we'll go to the home half. And here comes the artillery for Chicago. Minoso, Hooper, and Thomas. Leading off, Minoso. Minoso, ready. Hansen staring in, ready to work. The delivery. Slow bounder to the right side. Davis to his right, scoops it. Flips to Hansen. Just in time. One away, 5th inning. Hooper is out to take his hacks. Harry can hit for power. Hooper steps in. Hansen looking in at the target. The delivery from Hansen. Hooper dribbles it to a third. Martinez will have to hurry. The snap throw to first. In time to retire Hooper. 2 away. Thomas is now up. The big slugger stands in. Hansen staring in, ready to work. And a pitch. Hit deep. It's going. But it won't make it. Bradley hauls it in. Side retired. So the White Sox are retired in order after 5. White Sox up by 3. Seattle now will send out the top of the order. Bradley, Cora, and Rodriguez. Bradley leading it off. Phil can be dangerous. The hitter stands in. Shaw set. The pitch. Breaking ball grounded hard to Ventura. It's off his glove, but he recovers and throws quickly, and he's out. 1 down. Next up, the hitter, Cora. Cora can get on for you. Cora waiting. Wood gets set to work on him. Wood comes to him. Lined hard to left. Raines had him played perfectly, and he gloves it. He scarcely had to move. 2 down. Now coming to bat for the Mariners, Rodriguez. Alex is 0 for 1 with a walk. Shaw sets up. The pitch. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out. 3 away. The White Sox retire the side in order. White Sox up 3-0. Ventura, Shaw, and Fox to bat next. Leading off, Ventura. A trusty bat. Pitcher Hansen set to go. The pitch. Scorched, but right at Davis. He snatches it in midair, and Ventura barely got out of the box. 1 away. Shaw walking up the bat. A trusty bat. Right-hander Hansen ready. Hansen into his motion. Delivers. Shaw pops a little fly. Back of second. Cora did Rodriguez going out. Jones coming in. Coming in. And Jones makes the catch in front of Rodriguez. 2 away. Two outs, 6th inning. We have Fox coming up to hit. He bats left. Right-hander Hansen ready. Hansen to the wind. Fisted to right by Box. Griffey Jr. will have to hustle, and it falls in front of him. He's forced to play it on the hop. He had no chance on that one, and Box has himself a single. One on. Aparicio is stepping up to hit against Hansen. He's a right-handed batter. Hansen poised. The offering. This one is hit. It may carry. It's way back. Bradley makes the catch at the track, and that's out number 3. For the White Sox, no runs on 1 hit. 1 left. White Sox over the Mariners, 3-0, and they'll try to protect that lead in the 7th. Griffey Jr., Davis, and Martinez due up for Seattle. Here's Griffey Jr. to start it off. Ken, a terrific slugger. Catcher ready. The pitch. And he walks him. Griffey Jr. moses down to first. That was Griffey Jr.'s first walk of the season. Now coming up, Davis. Alvin can do some damage. Davis gets in there. Now Wood, ready. He cranks and fires. Ground ball to Box. He's up with it. Over to Aparicio, covering second. It's by him. Griffey Jr. is safe at second. He retrieves the ball. And Davis holds it first. Box picks up an error. The Mariners have no outs. Griffey Jr. on second. Davis on first. Down by 3. The top of the 7th inning. Martinez is stepping up to hit against Wood. Wood will need his best stuff to get Martinez. It will be tough to turn 2 with Martinez to plate. Wood put on the rubber. Checks Griffey Jr. at second. Wood turns and fakes a throw to second. Griffey Jr. steps back towards second. Wood is back on the rubber. Wood comes to him. Martinez launches a high drive. That's a long run from Raines and for Hooper coming over. It falls between them. Griffey Jr. will score. Davis rounding third. The throw comes into Thomas. Martinez then standing with a double. And they're holding Davis at third. The tying run is now at second base. So a run scores on the Martinez double. The Mariners are on the board. They are within 2. Score 3-1. That's Martinez's first run batted in of the season. The Mariners have Davis and Martinez at third and second. No one out. Valley the hit. He had a hit earlier. You don't want to pitch carelessly to Dave. He can be fanned. McCoy could give him a walk here. Wood shakes out his arms. The ump is dusting off the plate. Valley takes his place in the box. Settles in. Waits. Wood on the rubber. Jones waits on deck. Mariners skipper McCoy walking down the bench. We have a pause in the action here. And McCoy will bring in a pinch runner at second base. Martinez leaves the field. Here comes Reynolds. He has good speed. Mariners skipper McCoy wants that run. Wood works the ball with his hand. Valley at the plate. Waits for the pitch. Wood on the rubber. Jones is trying to get loose in the on-deck circle. White Sox playing for the out at first. The pitch to Valley. Big swing. It's a dying quail to right. Manoso gallops in. But he's not going to get there. Davis scores. Reynolds is rounding third. The throw comes into Thomas, and they're holding Reynolds at third. That puts the tying run at third. So Valley with a ribby single, and the Mariners is sneaking up on the White Sox. They are within 1. Score now 3-2. And these fans just inched forward in their seats. 2 on, the top of the 7th inning. Jones now walks out to bat. He bats left-handed. Rupert has some pop in his bat. He had a hit earlier. Tough to strike out. Wood sets up on the rubber again. Checks the runners. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. And the pitch. Rounded toward first. And it's through. Base hit. Reynolds will score. Valley around second and holds. Minoso gets the ball in. And Jones is on at first. RBI single. So the single drives in one big run. Oh, those Mariners. They have tied this game. And this crowd has gone silent. That's Jones' first run batted in of the season. 2 on, first and second. Nobody out. The top of the 7th inning. Next to bat for Seattle is Hansen from the right. Wood is on the slab. Next would be Bradley. Phil is in the on-deck circle. Lefty against righty. Pitcher Wood eyeing Hansen. Now he's ready. Infield playing in a few paces. The runners take their lead. Here's a pitch. Slow chopper toward Aparicio. He charges it. Scoops it. No play at second. Goes to first for the out, and the runners advance. The go-ahead run is now on third. Bradley steps up to face Wood for Seattle. 2 on, second and third. 1 down, score tied. A trusty bat. Strikes out regularly. An RBI opportunity for Phil. Wood sets up on the rubber again. Lefty against righty. They're playing him in. Valley down the line, some at third. Wood delivers. Half swing. He held up. And it caught the corner. Bradley can't believe it. And he's hopping mad. But there's not a banana thing he can do about it. That's 2. And Wood is pumped. And he gets the strikeout just when he needs it. 2 down, 7th inning, 2 on. The top of the 7th inning. Cora is stepping up to hit against Wood. Batting right against Wood. Joey can hit. Wood is on the slab. Works the ball in his glove. Rodriguez, the bat next. Shaw sets up. Valley takes his lead at third. The pitch. Blasted over first and to right. Minoso is racing over. Valley scores. Jones is well around third. They're waving Jones in. Here comes a throw home. Cora is going for second. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe easily. And the play goes to second. And he's in easily. So the single drives in 2 big runs. And the Mariners break the tie and now lead 5-3. 7th inning. All right, next to bat for Seattle is Rodriguez for Seattle. 2 down, Cora on second. Rodriguez belts the ball. The slugger stands in. And here comes White Sox manager McCoy. He's asking Wood for the ball. Coming in the pitch is Pierce. So Wood goes 6 2/3. The line on him, 5 runs, 2 earned. On 7 hits. 3 walks. He fans 3. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. So despite a fine performance from Wood, he cannot win this game. For Pierce, this is his first appearance. He's a southpaw. He's looking for 1 out. Pierce is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. The slugger stands in. Pierce focuses in on the target. And they are putting Rodriguez on. Intentional walk. McCoy will let Pierce take his chances with Griffey Jr. 2 on. Here's left-handed Griffey Jr. to take his swings. He's their cleanup hitter. He's a fair slugger. Ken has 1 RBI on the season. Catcher Shaw sets his target. The pitch. Slashed into the hole. Fox to his left. He has it. Flips the first. for the out. For the Mariners, 5 runs on 4 hits. 1 misadventure for the White Sox. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but they have roared back to take the lead in this game. White Sox down 5-3. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back while the root for the whole team. They don't mean it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, thank you, and that's the
The White Sox will have Pierce, Raines, and Minoso here in the 7th. McCoy makes a switch at third base. Presley comes into the game replacing Reynolds. Pierce walking up the bat. Billy taking his first at bat of the season. Batter set. Hansen gets set to work on him. The pitch comes in. It's a whiff, 1 down. Raines is now up. Tim has a good eye. Hansen ready. Hansen winds and fires. Didn't mean to swing. A slow roller to the left side. Rodriguez will have to rush his throw, and he gets Raines. Nice play. For out number 2. Minoso walking up the bat. Already has a homer in this game, his first. Minnie is 1 for 3. Hansen looking in. The pitch. That's high and deep by Minoso. Jones is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. Side retired. Hansen sets them down in order. The score is still 5-3. Seattle. As we go to the top of the 8th inning. Davis, Presley, and Valley to bat next. Well, Davis will start it off here on the 8th, hitting from the left side. Shaw crouched down now. He wheels and deals. Check swing. Strike 3. 1 down. Here's Presley coming to the plate. He gets his share of hits. Pierce gets set to work on him. Pierce comes home. Swung on. A blast to center. Hooper runs straight back. Turns and reaches. And takes it in. That's 2. Two away. Valley is stepping up to hit against Pierce. He's a right-handed batter. Dave is 2 for 3. Has a ribby. And he scored a run. Valley stands in. Pierce looking in. The pitch. Hard 2 bouncer to short. Aparicio covers it plenty of time. Fires. Mariners gone. So the Mariners go down 1-2-3. The score still stands 5-3. White Sox down as we head for the bottom of the 8th inning. Seattle will now face the heart of the White Sox lineup. Hooper, Thomas, and Ventura coming up. Well, Hooper will get it started for the White Sox. It's hard to keep Hooper off the base pass. Catcher Valley sets his target. Hansen comes to the plate. Routine grounder to Rodriguez. He's up with it. Over to first, and Hooper is retired. Notch 1. One down, 8th inning. The next White Sox batter is Thomas. He's their cleanup hitter. Frank is 2 for 3. One ribby, and he scored a run. Thomas in the box. Valley sets up. The pitch. Routine fly ball to right. Griffey Jr. moves under it, taps the glove, and makes the catch for out number 2. Okay, 2 gone. Left-sided Ventura will bat next for Chicago. Ventura is 2 for 3. Driven in 1. In the on-deck circle, Shaw follows the moves on the mound. The slugger waits. Hansen poised. Hansen into the wind. Ventura chops it toward Davis. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Hansen and takes it himself for the final out. So the White Sox go quietly. The score is still 5 to 3. Seattle. As we go to the top of the 9th inning. The Mariners will have Jones, Hansen, and Bradley here in the 9th. Jones to lead it off for the Mariners. He hits from the left. Now Pierce ready. The pitch from Pierce. Swung on. It's popped foul behind third. Ventura's running for it. At the stands, it's out of play. Strike 1. So Jones steps back in. Pierce is ready to fire it in. Pierce kicks and deals. Just over the knees. The plate up. Thumbs him out. 1 away. Here's the pitcher, Hansen, 1 out. The batter stands in. Shaw set. Here's the pitch. Scorched back through the box. It caroms off his leg. Aparicio charges over. Bang, bang, play at first. Hansen is out. A little shin burner. Pierce shakes it off. He'll be all right. 2 away. Bradley is out to get his licks. He bats right. Bradley steps in. Pierce prepared to work. Pierce comes to him. Long fly to center. Hooper. He's going. He reaches out. He makes the catch. That's 3 away. So the Mariners, they're retired in order. White Sox behind the Mariners, 5 to 3. The White Sox will have Shaw, Fox, and Aparicio here in the 9th. Shaw to lead it off for the White Sox. Shaw has patience. The batter stands in. McCoy making another defensive change. Coming in to catch for the Mariners is Wilson. Valley leaves the game. Hansen put on the rubber. Hansen ready. The pitch. Slow bounder up the middle. Rodriguez is over. Good bounce. The throw to first. Bounces in the dirt. Davis scoops it. Too late. All right, Chalk on at first. No outs. Fox the hit. Batting 7th. You don't need Einstein to solve this puzzle. Fox needs to get a hit. Fox has been up 3 times with 1 hit. Fox preparing himself, ties the lace on his left shoe. Takes a quick glance at the scoreboard. Hansen stretches his arms above his head, goes to his cap. Batter in the box, leans in. Hansen climbs the mound, poker-faced as he gets Wilson signed. Checks the runner. Big hole on the right side. Shaw not wandering too far. The runner's going. The delivery, and Fox bounces it to the left side. It scoots through the infield. Rodriguez broke towards second, and the ball sneaked through the hole. Chalk to go out over to third, and Fox is on with a controlled single. A textbook hit and run. All right, White Sox with Chalk at third, Fox at first. Nobody out. The next White Sox batter is Aparicio, right-hander. Louis, 1 free ticket in 3 trips. Henson wants to pin Fox to first. The Mariners lead the White Sox 5-3. Aparicio pulls at his sleeve, posts his hands on the bat. Henson works the ball with his hand, combs his hair with his hand. Aparicio takes his place in the box, works his back foot, leans in. Henson sets up on the rubber again. Henson gets set to work on it. A little bristling on his upper lip. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch. High fly ball to center. Jones drifts back. He's there. And brings it down. Chalk is tagging. They're holding Chalk at third as he fires the ball back in. Fox retreats to first. Pierce is scheduled to hit. And here comes Mariners manager McCoy. He's asking Henson for the ball. He'll go to the bullpen. The lefty Charlton will try to stall Chicago. So Henson gets his innings. He pitched 8 1/3. His line, 3 runs. So far, on 9 hits. A homer. 1 walk. He struck out 3. He's responsible for the runners. He'll win it if they hold the 2-run lead. Charlton comes from the left side. ERA a stingy 0. This is his second appearance. He's worked 1/3 of an inning. 1 save. He'll be looking for the double play. It's his game to save. Left-hander Charlton ready. White Sox manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. You can mark pitcher Pierce out for the White Sox. McCoy not letting him bat. Appling will bat in his place. Bats right. He shoulders the bat and heads toward the plate. Pierce pitched 2 1/3. The game for Pierce, no runs on no hits. Appling's up. Luke, one of the league's best. This is his second game. So far at the plate, 0 for 1. He almost always puts the ball into play. Appling, preparing to bat, works the bat across his back. Charlton wipes sweat from his hands, climbs up to the mound. The ump using his broom to clean off the plate. Appling steps up to the plate, raises his hand slightly, leans in. Charlton focuses in on the target. Mariners playing for the double play. Shaw down the line some at third. The pitch comes in. Easy bounce at Cora. He's up with it. Throws to second for 1. Out. Back to first for 2. Not in time. Appling beats it out. And a run scores. Cora did not handle that ball quickly. And the White Sox are within 1, but it may not be soon enough. And the crowd is urging them on. That's Appling's first run batted in of the season. Okay, the action's on. Here's Raines toward Chicago. 2 away. Appling on first. Down by 1. Raines has been up 4 times with a hit, and he scored once. Raines with dependable power. Appling with satisfactory speed. Raines brushes his shirt. Charlton works the ball with his hand. Tim at the plate. Leans in. Charlton climbs the mound. Poker face as he gets Wilson signed. Minoso waits on deck. A standing room only crowd at Chicago. Pressing on Raines. Pitcher appears relaxed. Checks Appling on first. And the pitch comes in. Swung on. Strike. And Appling takes off. Good jump. The peg, the play at second. Appling sneaks in. Wilson made it close. Appling had a great jump. He stole it on Charlton. That's his first steal of the season. So here we go, sports fans. The tying run is now at second base. Raines steps up to the plate. Waits. Charlton put on the rubber. Manoso waits on deck. Catcher ready. Charlton comes to him. Hit like a shot. Cora waves on it, but it's by him into right. Appling is around third. They're waving Appling in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's out by inches. Oh, those Mariners. They snuff out the tying run. The coach was waving him on with 2 outs. McCoy has his boys running, but he comes up short here. Oh, those Mariners. The White Sox let it get away at the end. The Mariners had a 1-run victory to their record. The White Sox laid the tying run on. Our apprehension is released. A tight one here, fans. The Mariners won a streaker 5-4. Here's the line for the Mariners. 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They leave 5 for the White Sox. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. And they leave 6. Hansen gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Wood takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. Charlton saves his second. Leading the league, so that winds up this 3-game series. Mariners take the series 2-1 for the Mariners. Overall, they now stand at 2-1. This win puts them in first place. The White Sox. Overall, 1-2. That's it for this time. Until next time, this is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Chicago. Final score? Seattle Mariners 5, Chicago White Sox 4.
Wow, hell of a game. Hell of a game. What are you going to do? 2 outs, you got to send them. You got to try to tie it up at home. That's the old maxim in baseball. Try for the win on the road and tie it at home because you always get your last ups. So good game, Mariners and White Sox. So for anybody that has, you're welcome, Nathaniel. For anybody that has Baseball for Windows or will be getting Baseball for Windows, this is not a product that's sold by APBA. So I will be happy to, if anybody wants this file. I've done some changes to it and everything like that, but just show you what this thing's all about. And it gives you just enough players to play forever if you want. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to advanced draft just to show you guys. Again, I've shown this before, but it does seem to be getting to be more and more interest here. And so here we go. In Baseball for Windows. So there's a lot of teams here, as you can see. But one of the differences with this file that makes it really fun is that the Dodgers are split into Brooklyn with their own team, which I renamed the Bums, and San Francisco and New York. So you have 2 different Giants teams, 2 different Dodgers teams. The St. Louis Browns are in here on their own, and the Baltimore Orioles in here on their own. Boston Braves and Atlanta Braves, 2 separate teams. And the Milwaukee Braves, I think Milwaukee's with Boston. Let me look at these rosters here. Yep. So there you can see there's a few hanging out there. But this has 1,334 players in it. Because I think I imported a few people or whatever, but it's really good. And every time I play this game, there's something else that just I love more about it. And I think about the play-by-play, and as much as the play-by-play is great, and Diamond Mine Baseball, because it does have the best text play-by-play, it's kind of the extras, right? And again, AI being the big thing. This was really an early AI game. Not only the announcer And so the way Ernie reacts to the game, the crowd, reactive crowd in the game, right? That was pioneering. There was no other game that really had that. But also just Ernie's commentary, and how, like when you have a really tense situation in the game, and how Ernie really, really works to build that tension. It's just absolutely amazing. So Aaron, you asked about Ken Griffey Sr., and I do believe that he is with the Cincinnati Reds. So let's find the Cincinnati. There they are. There's the Reds. Let's look here. And if not, he might be with somebody else. Yeah, hey, I don't see him. So you know what? I might have to import him because I don't see Griffey Sr. Who else would he be with? God, I forget who else. Who else did Ken Griffey play for? Ken Griffey Sr. I know he's in here somewhere. Obviously not a way. I can't remember. I don't think you can actually search for players. Also, for those of you that are interested for Baseball for Windows, Derek Bain put up a great video on how to do a draft in this game. So it's incredible, really, what you can do with Baseball for Windows. It's every bit as, it has depth. It's in there with Out of the Park and Action PC and Diamond Mind in terms of the things you can do in this game. Yankees or Braves. I don't think he's with the Yankees either. I'd be surprised he's not here. Let's see. Is he with the Yankees? He is not. Wow. It'd be hard to make this Yankees team, though, right? I mean, it really would be. So if he's not with the Atlanta Braves, then I guess I'm going to have to import Papa Griffey, as you say, huh? So let's get down here and look at the Atlanta Braves. Maybe he is there. Nope, he is not. So I guess this will be a way I have to remember to do this and show you guys how to import players and stuff like that. So he is not here, unfortunately. I wonder if he's in the league at all, actually, because there are some players here. Let me see. Nope, just Griffey Jr. I could have just looked down here and saved myself some time. So, Aaron, I can put him on the Reds. I can definitely do that. If you pick a season, Aaron, I could import him. So I know you're big Reds fan. So, but we got to look and see, would Griffey even get any playing time in this Reds roster? Let's go back and look again, because I know I imported Lloyd Wayner onto the Pirates. I believe I did. Pretty sure I did. Or maybe there he is. Maybe I was thinking of another game. But anyhow. So let's look at the Reds here before we sign off and see. Aaron, I'll make sure you get this week and your other requests, because I'm off work this week. So I'm on staycation. So let's see who's on this Reds roster anyhow. Bench: Lombardi, McCormick, Klazuski, Morgan, Perez, Cardenas, Concepcion, Larkin, Pinson, Rose, Roush, Bell, Foster, and Frank Robinson. Certainly could bring Griffey in. I don't know how much playing time he would get, but we could do it. But I would need to find a good year for him. So, Aaron, I'll let you research that for me, and at some future point, I'll bring Ken Griffey on here. Yep. So that is it. Legend Sports Universe did a lot of baseball today. So Cubs Giants was the night game. Dwayne Marks, of course, our streaming demon. Sportsflix, thank you for coming in, man. I did leave a comment in the chat, but I think you were very focused on your project. So one of the things Sportsflix is doing, I know he's doing the AI thing, which is cool, experimenting that with that in Action PC Baseball, but he's also doing Aaron Judge at bat by at bat in Action PC Baseball. So that's really cool. Reminds me a bit of what Clee baseball fan Tim did with his pitcher replay. So he's just focusing on Aaron Judge 2025. So cool stuff, Sportsflix. Keep it up. So 1976. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll do that right now, Aaron, or I'll forget. Okay. So let's bring him on here. And let me see. Select. I need to load a data disk. You said 1976, right? So we got to find. I got to find 1976 through all this mess. There we go. 76 replay. Yep, 76. There we go. All right, let's bring him in. Boink. Okay, now let's go back to the Cincinnati Reds, and let's hopefully I remember how to do this. It's been a while. Oh my God. Let me see. Filter. No, how do I do this? Jesus, it's been a while since I've done this. Edit, transfer. Oh my God. I used to like do this like just not, but without even thinking. So let me see. Where's 1976? Sorry about this, guys. I just want to. Oh, look at this. I even have 1976. Oh no, I don't. I don't have 76 set up yet. Do I? No. Okay. So wait, is 76 over here? So yeah, there it is. And there we go. The American League West back in the day, right? And there he is. So let me see what we're going to do here. Let me see. What are we gonna do with him? Is this a transfer? Damn it, I can't remember. I don't want to unaffiliate him. So you used to be able to, a way to just move players, and I can't remember how to do it. It's because I'm really tired. Okay, let's see if this works. So I can always just fix this back again. All right, and we're going to put it here and here and See, Aaron, I'm a nice guy. I'll do this stuff for you, man. I mean, you gotta have Papa Griffey in there, right? Okay. Copy Ken Griffey. Yep. Okay, so now I remembered. See that? Boink. And I don't have anybody else's years here, so I'm not going to worry about it. So just click OK. And there he is. There he is. Ken Griffey is now on this. Okay. Yep. So all done. All done. So, yeah, I mean, the only thing, I guess, as far as learning with this thing, Aaron, given all things being equal, I think you're pretty much well set with this game and what it can do, since you know how to do drafts and everything like that. Yeah, it's good. It's just playing with and understanding the types of stuff that you can really do with this game, because it lends itself so much to what if scenarios as well as whatever. I mean, this was a brief candidate for the next version of Ned McGreevy League. Actually, I was really thinking about this one, but I still think that even though Diamond Mine got a lot of votes for the new McGreevy League, but I think it's still going to be out of the park baseball because of solely really because of the player development lab. And expanding McGreevy into a season-to-season thing. So think of some other projects for both of these teams. Let's go ahead and close 1976. So the other thing, guys, and I'll say this again, is that a lot of people are saying, oh my God, this game is really hard to navigate and da-da-da-da-da. So, Aaron doesn't mind me reminding people, Aaron is sightless, and Aaron is able to navigate this game like a pro. So let me save this and save it. There we go. He's able to navigate this game. So no excuses, damn it. No excuses. No excuses. Right, Aaron? No excuses. All right, that does it, guys. So we had We did some out of the park baseball earlier. We have 2 games left in round 1 of the Boston.com tournament. 2015 Royals versus the 1902 Pirates, and the 2011 Rangers versus the 1905 Giants. And then we move on to round 2. It's going to be 1 game and out all the way through. Thank you, Aaron. Really, really appreciate it. He says no excuses. So, guys, check out Aaron Reed's channel. He has a 1966 World Series and a project that he was doing starting tomorrow, sometime between noon and 4 p.m. So I'll try to keep a watch out, Aaron, as I am doing some designing and stuff tomorrow. But I'll keep looking at. Check out Sports Flicks. He's doing some really cool things with Action PC Baseball. Legend Sports Universe. Though he wasn't here tonight, he's, still always thank him. And let's thank everybody else. Of course, our good buddy Aaron Reed and Nathaniel Advocate 8 So you get yourself Baseball for Windows, man, and then hit me up in Discord. And we'll go from there, my friend. Let me see. The Cubs, the Bears making a rare appearance here tonight, telling us that Luis Aparicio is the oldest living Hall of Famer, 91 years old. God grant him many more years. Yeah, so nice little active crowd. We topped out at around 16, and that's not too bad for this time of night. So all good, all good. Again, Sports Flicks, thanks for coming in, buddy. Clinton Parks was here. It says he's having dinner tonight with Christopher Slovic. So Christopher back in the United States for the summer. Mike, Sports Time Machine, so good to hear from you, pal. And I'm glad that things are getting better day by day and get you back on a regular streaming schedule here, man. You've been missed. So I think we got everybody. Aaron was the first one in the ballpark tonight. All right, definitely. All right, guys, until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to play some baseball game. I have no damned idea. If anybody has an idea, I should get this Boston.com thing finished. Or at least let's get to round 2 and get respectable. Oh, my God, I'm looking here. My Pirates are 0-2. Holy hell. What's going on, buccos? What are you guys doing here? So the team right now with the best record, and again, very, very early going, or team. So, Nathaniel, this should make you very happy. Your Milwaukee Brewers off to a 3-0 start. And the Philadelphia Athletics also at 3-0. So it's going to be fun when these two clash down the line. But take a quick look for Nathaniel. Let's look at this Brewers. So who do we got here, man? Charlie Morris, Cecil Cooper, John Jaha, Paul Molitor, Jim Gantner, Don Money, Jeff Cirillo, Tommy Harper, Robin Yount, Sixto Lascano, Ben Ogilvy, BJ Surhoff, Gorman Thomas, Greg Vaughn, Dave Nielsen, and pitchers, we've got Mike Caldwell, Teddy Higuera, Bill Wegman, Chris Bosio, Bob McClure, Moose Haas, Tom Murphy, Ken Sanders, Dan Plesac, and Chuck Krim. And I'm glad Tommy Harper's in here. Tommy Harper actually representing the Seattle Pilots, who would then become the Milwaukee Brewers. So there you go, Nathaniel. Good night to Cubs and Bears. Thank you for coming in. Stay well, my friend, and hope to see you around again here soon. So yeah, it's pretty tough, man, and off to a 3-0 start. These Milwaukee Brewers. Pretty strong all up and down the line here. There's not really any weakness in any of these teams at all. But yeah. But down here, guys, this little window down here, these are all the players that are in this project. So again, there's now there's 1,335 players. So and what's cool, kind of cool about it is that anybody in red is the team that you're looking at right now. But again, these can all be dumped into a big draft pool of these players and redraft them and go again with whatever you want to do. So again, if anybody who has APBA Baseball for Windows and you'd like this file, I'll put it in the Discord, which also reminds me, Good night, Nathaniel. Sleep well, man. And I'm going to be getting out of here soon, too. I just want to remind everybody, hopefully this week, I will be making a third baseball game available in the Discord. And this one is a very, very important game in baseball. Gaming history, digital gaming. And that will be old time baseball. 110 seasons of baseball come with it. And something that was very innovative that we take for granted now in digital baseball. It was the first digital baseball game to do normalization in eras, which is really, really cool. At least first one to my knowledge. The only other one that might have done it, I think, actually. So actually, no, I correct myself. I think Full Count Baseball actually did it before that. I'll be doing more of that on the channel once it gets its update this summer. Samuel Smith tells me that that's fairly imminent. So to Jason Leonard and all working on Full Count Baseball to bring it up to spec, looking forward to that update. Fun game to play, but it does some weird things like bringing in pinch hitters in the first inning and stuff like that. So it's not quite ready for prime time, but I'm really stoked to be able to play it. So that is it, gentlemen. Thank you, and until the next time, see you around the batting cage. And the Seattle Mariners break the hearts of the Chicago White Sox in a close one, 5-4 tonight. All right, guys, take care.